This is Mrs. Reister with lesson 5.3, and the portion we're going to be focusing on is finding and calculating interest, and specifically simple interest. We have a few vocabulary terms to go over first. Our first word is interest, and that is an amount earned on an initial investment or an amount owed on a debt. The initial investment or debt is what we call the principal. So the principal is the original amount of money that we either have deposited or borrowed. And then we have simple interest, and simple interest is a fixed percent, meaning it is the same percent amount, and it is a percent of the principal amount. So it's a type of interest where the interest growth is only based on the initial value. So what was the initial loan amount for, if we want to think of this in terms of a loan? So whatever that principal amount was, that initial value, the simple interest is a fixed percent of that. So to calculate the simple interest, we have a few steps. And we can use this equation here, I equals PRT. The I stands for the total interest. So this is how we can calculate the interest. The P is the principal, so we're going to take the principal times the rate, so that's the interest rate, the percent. And we are going to express that as a percent, or as a decimal, excuse me. And the T stands for time, so the length of time that the loan is in use. So this does not calculate our total, this just calculates the interest owed. So our step one is to write the interest rate percent as a decimal. Our step two is to use that formula above, so plug it into the formula using the information that you're given. And then if you want to find the total amount with the interest, you would add the interest to the principal amount. Now see the next video, example 4, to see how I use this formula to find the interest and the new amount.